Okay, bear with me. Still Sunday, 6th December, almost 1 o'clock. We've now climbed up to the Palatine Hill. I'll have to get a map from Joanne. We're heading to the, or facing to the west right now. If you remember from previous, if you saw them, the Palatine Hill overlooks the Tiber River. And at the base of this hill is the only fordable area where you could actually cross the river in ancient times. And so like all cities back then, you know, you build for defense and you build for lookout and you build for a lot of reasons like that. Anyway, they were able to keep sight of whoever's coming and going by being up here overlooking the Tiber. And we're going to give you a view from the top of the forum. So, why the Palatine Hill? First century BC, Caesar was a general. And I'm going to say Octavian, Augustus, was kind of like one of his followers. He was kind of buds with him. And there's the Colosseum over there. There's the Arch of Titus. And so you had Antony in control of the eastern part of the empire. You had Octavius in control of the western part of the empire. And you had Caesar, and there was a sharing of power. Well, Caesar gets knocked off, and Octavius, or Octavian, and don't quote me as a scholar here, being his bud, slowly started to knock off the people that took Caesar out. And then that left Octavius and Antony. Antony was married to Octavian's sister, but then he hooked up with Cleopatra, and at the battle, well, after Octavian defeated Pompey, he then went after Antony at the Battle of Atrium, 31 BC, and Augustus became the first emperor of Rome and was the first resident up here of the Palatine Hill. Okay, what am I missing?
First of all, you show the Colosseum.
Colosseum.
All right, and then the Arch of Titus.
Yep.
And then when you look down here, we have the Temple of the Vestal Virgins with 3 pools.
That whole thing was the Temple of the Vestal Virgins?
That's right. We had 3 pools.
Wow. Cool. Okay, and what was this big amphitheater place over here?
Let's see, that was number 11.
That was the Basilica of Maxentius, and it was so large, and you can see how it's divided up there. They were able to carry on more than one party at a time, one more event than another, you know.
And then the round one is number 10, the Temple of Romulus.
That's the Temple of Romulus, okay.
And then the Temple of Antonius, you know where that is with the columns.
Okay.
And these were preserved because they had become
churches,
and that's why they're still there.
And that's the Capitoline Hill over there, one of the 7 hills. And the Palatine Hill here is only 51 meters high, about 150 feet or so. Okay, we'll press on.